Morning everyone, Friday morning. Just got up, ready to leave the Teen Head Inn at Cristo, just on the edge of Dartmoor. It's been a nice little stop. Can't say that we sampled the pub food. We did have one good beer and one distinctly disgusting beer. But for £8, it's a really nice pitch up. You'd probably be better off with some form of transport, i.e. if you came in a caravan or you've got a car to get about in. Or I did see one bus. There must be a local bus service. What the times are, I do not know, but that might get you about. But the lanes are probably too narrow to walk along. They are reasonably busy. You could probably cycle quite competently. Wouldn't want to do it with kids. But yeah, nice little stop other than that. But we're heading off today and we'll see where we end up. Morning everyone. It's Saturday morning and we are at Coney Green Caravan and Motorhome Club CL site. They've got two hard standing and we've just about managed to fit onto one of them. It's got an outside point. There is no electric hookup. There are bins and there's fresh water. But it is just £10 a night, which is absolutely suiting our budget down to the ground. It's near Stourport on Severn, which is probably about a mile and a bit in that direction. But the river's only just over the way, the Severn, and we're going to have a walk up one side. It's quite nice. You've got large grass pitch. It's park as you like, as you can see. Just one other motorhome here at the moment. It's tree lined. The hard standing pitches here are a little bit closer to the road, so you do get a little bit of road noise. And over there, just to the side of the house, that's where your outside pipe, your bins, and you've got fresh water. There is also a freshwater pipe there as well. But yeah, so far it's been a very quiet, a very peaceful stop. And we're just about to go out walking. Helen's got a brand new walking shoes on.
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So she's going to give them a trial bedding in because she busted her last ones with all this training.
Got some plasters in my pocket.
She's got plasters ready.
Because you've got to jump on your hot spots.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll come back to you when we get a view of the river. Just moments after that brief little bit of footage of us walking down this tree-laned glade, I had to grab Buffy because just over there I saw a deer. And it was quite a large deer, not one of these tiny little things. It was a big deer. So Buffy is back on her lead. And look, you could just make out the river down there. That's how close to the river we are. Well, we're having a really nice walk along the Severn. Been up as far as nearly Bewdley, crossed over at the closest bridge northbound, and now we're heading down the bank back towards Stourport. It's been nice, weather's good, sun's out.
Lots of river access for a ladyship.
Yeah.
And my shoes are holding up well.
Well, that's always a good spot, isn't it? And Buff's, I say, she's enjoying it. Look at her, she's still all wet from her last dunking. But yeah, she likes to get down there and have a little paddle and a swim. I was just surprised at how steep the sides are here. I always just imagined it was fairly flat, but it's deeply cut in places. We've come over some quite steep cliffs and edged some steep cliffs. But it's quite flat here. They've got the park homes or the mobile homes built up on a bank to keep them away from the flood water.
Very nice too.
Yeah.
They've got a lovely view, haven't they?
Got a cracking view. Nothing built over there. But yeah, heading down towards Stourport. Be back in a bit.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed, deep in the...
As I was saying, the Tontine building was originally the canal offices and is a brilliant Georgian building built in 1772. It joined many of the canals down to the River Severn. As you can see, there's a great deal of locks and buildings.
Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. You will grow up in the blink of an eye and move out and be on your own. But no matter what comes your way, I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
We didn't get the entrance on dash cam, but there's the first sign for the CAMC, and there's a small sign there that says Coney Cottage, and if you've got your coordinates right, this is your turning that you want. We should have got it on dash cam, but of course battery had gone flat. Turn the corner. And there we go. Right, just had a chat with the owner's son, or one of the owners. We're not going to split any hairs about little walks around here. But yeah, this is your path back down to the Coney Green CL site.
It looked really narrow when moving down.
Yeah, it's not actually. I think it's plenty wide enough for it to go. Ours is 2.2 wide. If you kept right over, you wouldn't be brushing any sides. But you can see, you sort of come to the end of this bush section, and you're just in, well, I'm gonna say it's his front yard. Yeah, it's his big front lawn. We've got the hard stand in there. You can see Brian basking in the sunshine. And once again, as per usual, we've scared everybody off. Yeah, I think they're just intimidated by us all. But yeah, everybody's gone. We've got the site to ourselves again.
you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
Well, we're at War Memorial Park, just outside of Stourport. This park was purchased after the First World War for the sum of £400 from the Moore Hall estate. And the bandstand that you can just see in the background through the railings, that was erected by the Reverend Gibson for the sum of £30. During the Second World War, they wanted to collect all the iron railings for help with the war effort, but the council managed to hold up and keep these gates as a lasting memorial. Well, we've had a good walk out to Burlish Camp, just on the outsides of Stourport. It was originally called Kidderminster's Camp number 1 and 2, and was set up for the United States soldiers who started arriving in 1942. And the bit we're at now is actually the rifle range, and through the trees down there you can actually see part of it still. But it's been a good old walk. It's suddenly got a little bit warm in the afternoon. It was a little bit further than we'd wanted to come, but yeah, a bit of interest to come out and see it. It was saying that after a camp it became a hospital site, and you can see from the map there that it was actually quite a large area. We've walked all the way up this path along here and up to the camp.